Did you know that there are certain chemicals that can make you feel happy, calm, fearless, confident, or even detached from reality, all within seconds? And here's the strange part. Most of these feelings don't come from you. They're created by something external, something you put into your body. Today, we'll look at 12 different substances, how they enter your system, how they feel, how they peak, and how they slowly take control of the brain. If you understand this, you'll see exactly how easily humans lose control of their own minds, and how you can stay one step ahead. 1. Caffeine, the mask of confidence. We call caffeine a wake-up boost, but truthfully, it doesn't wake you up. It simply blocks the chemical, adenosine, that tells your brain, you're tired, you need a break. Once that signal is silenced, you feel awake, you feel focused, you feel in control. After about 20 minutes, you hit the peak. The world looks sharper, you think faster, your mind feels clean. But then comes the drop, the irritation, the heaviness, the tiny voice saying, just one more cup, you'll feel fine again. 2. Nicotine, the illusion of calm. Nicotine hits the brain within seconds. Instantly, it releases dopamine, the chemical of focus, relief, and calm. The first experience feels unbelievably smooth, like everything just aligned for a moment. But the truth? Each puff only removes the discomfort caused by the previous puff. It doesn't calm you, it just resets the withdrawal cycle. A temporary calm with a permanent cost. 3. Alcohol, the illusion of control. Alcohol isn't a stimulant. It slows down your brain. But at first, you feel more confident, more social, less anxious. Then judgment softens, coordination dips. But the brain insists, you're fine, just keep going. Afterwards comes the crash. Fatigue, dehydration, mental fog. And with regular use, the brain starts believing, to feel normal, I need this. 4. Cannabis. Slowed reality. Cannabis enters the perception system, changing how you experience time, sound, color, and thoughts. For some, it's calming and creative. For others, it increases doubt, confusion, or anxious thinking. It depends on the dose, the mood, and the moment. And once the effect ends, a foggy tiredness can linger into the next day. 5. Cocaine. King for a moment, slave for a day. Cocaine floods the brain with dopamine so fast that everything feels extraordinary. You feel sharp, powerful, unstoppable, like you could conquer the world. But the high is short, and the fall is brutal. A deep emptiness, restlessness, and craving take over. Your body wants another hit, not to feel good, but simply to feel normal. That's the hidden danger. 6. MDMA, manufactured joy. MDMA boosts serotonin, dopamine, and oxytocin together, creating waves of connection, warmth, and euphoria. Touch, light, music, everything feels magical. But after using so much serotonin, the next day can feel empty, emotionless, drained. A temporary high, followed by a heavy low. 7. LSD, broken and rebuilt. Reality. LSD reshapes the brain's perception. Colors move, patterns breathe, sounds become alive. Sometimes it's euphoric, sometimes terrifying. It doesn't create physical addiction, but it's unpredictable. The same dose can create two completely different experiences. 8. Ketamine, leaving the body behind. Ketamine disrupts sensory processing. You feel separated from your body, like your mind is floating somewhere else. In low doses, it feels peaceful. In higher doses, it becomes a K-hole where time, identity, and physical reality dissolve. It's disorienting and deeply powerful. 9. Opioids, the trap of comfort. Opioids create a warm, calm, deeply comforting sensation, a feeling of safety and relief. And that's the danger. The brain quickly learns this feeling is necessary for survival. The withdrawal is intense, painful, restless, overwhelming, making people return again and again. A comfort that becomes a cage. 10. Methamphetamine. Borrowed energy. Meth unleashes a surge of energy that feels limitless. You feel fast, motivated, unstoppable, like your brain is running at full power. But it burns out the dopamine system, leaving days of exhaustion, emptiness, and paranoia. Short-term energy, long-term damage. 11. Psilocybin. Opening inner doors. Magic mushrooms send waves through the perception system. Everything feels meaningful, deep, alive. For some, it creates self-reflection and insight. For others, confusion and fear. It's powerful and unpredictable. 12. Benzodiazepines, the quiet trap. Benzodiazepines slow down the brain's activity. Thoughts fade, the body relaxes, and everything feels fixed. But the brain adapts quickly. Stop using them and the calm disappears, replaced by anxiety, shaking, and dangerous withdrawal. A calm that becomes dependent. Now you know how these 12 substances feel, why people get drawn into them, and how each one slowly takes control of the brain. When you understand this, you're no longer controlled by curiosity, by peer pressure, or by the illusions these chemicals create. You understand the psychology behind the mind. And that puts you ahead of most people.